Once upon a time, in a world where the ocean stretched endlessly like a vast sapphire blanket, there lived a young marine explorer named Ethan. From a very young age, Ethan dreamed of discovering the hidden secrets of the deep sea. While most people feared the ocean's dark, crushing depths, Ethan felt a strange and powerful pull, as if the water itself was calling to him, whispering promises of adventure. One day, an old, mysterious map arrived, a final gift from his late grandfather. The weathered parchment showed the location of a lost underwater city called Aquarion, a place rumored to be filled with unimaginable treasures and ancient knowledge. With his heart pounding with excitement, Ethan prepared his trusty submarine, the Sea Whisperer. He knew this was it. This was the journey that would change his life forever. As he descended into the deep, the familiar sunlight faded away, and the world around him transformed into a dark, yet brilliantly glowing realm. Schools of bioluminescent fish danced around his submersible like tiny, living stars, and colossal, silent creatures passed by in the distance, their ancient eyes reflecting a wisdom far older than humanity. The deeper Ethan went, the more magical and alien the underwater world became, after days of navigating treacherous currents and skillfully avoiding massive predators, like the legendary kraken that roamed these dark waters. Ethan's sonar finally picked up something incredible. There, in the distance, he saw it. Aquarion. Towers made of living coral rose toward the dark ceiling of the abyss, their surfaces encrusted with pearls and shimmering stones that pulsed with a soft, internal light. Inside the silent, majestic city, Ethan discovered inscriptions that told the story of a forgotten civilization of intelligent merpeople who lived in perfect harmony with the ocean. They had hidden their most profound knowledge within crystal orbs, which contained the secrets of the sea's powerful energy and its incredible healing properties. But this treasure was not unguarded, a giant sea serpent, its scales shimmering like 1,000 emeralds, coiled protectively around the orbs, remembering his grandfather's words. The ocean responds to kindness. Ethan didn't draw a weapon. Instead, he offered the magnificent creature a rare, perfect pearl he had brought with him. The serpent's ancient eyes seemed to understand the gesture. It accepted the gift. Uncoiling its massive body and allowing him access to the orbs, Ethan returned to the surface. A hero, carrying knowledge that would revolutionize humanity's understanding of the ocean. But he kept Aquarion's location a secret, a promise to protect its fragile magic. Months later, a strange phenomenon began. Rhythmic sonar signals started pulsing from Ethan's equipment, echoing a pattern he recognized. It was as if Aquarion itself was calling him back. This time, he wouldn't go alone. He invited Lila, a brilliant and adventurous marine biologist, to join him. As they journeyed back to the hidden city, they encountered a mysterious whirlpool that, instead of pulling them down, guided them forward. Giant, glowing jellyfish surrounded the Sea Whisperer, lighting their path like living lanterns. Their journey took them into a vast Abyssal trench, a world filled with creatures straight out of nightmares and dreams. Anglerfish with fanged, lantern-lit jaws, serpentine eels that moved like ribbons of shadow, and schools of fish that shimmered like liquid silver. When they finally reached Aquarion, their hearts sank. The beautiful city was partially destroyed. They soon learned that a rogue faction of merfolk, hungry for power, had stolen the crystal orbs. Determined to restore balance, Ethan and Lila set out to recover them. Their quest led them through perilous underwater caves filled with clever traps, past lurking sea dragons, and forced them to solve ancient riddles carved into living coral. At last, they confronted the rogue leader, a powerful merfolk sorcerer who wielded the stolen energy of the orbs. With the help of the great sea serpent, they battled the sorcerer, reclaimed the orbs, and returned them to their rightful place, restoring peace to the city. As a reward for their bravery, the merfolk revealed a secret portal, a shimmering gateway that led to even deeper, uncharted worlds. Their curiosity was too strong to resist. Ethan and Lila returned to Aquarion one more time, and together, they entered the portal. They found themselves in the Abyssal Kingdom, a realm deeper than any human had ever imagined. Here, castles were carved from black coral, roads were paved with glowing shells, and waterfalls of liquid light cascaded through the darkness. But this breathtaking world was in peril. A dark, shadowy creature named Nerathis had emerged from the deepest trench, spreading fear and chaos throughout the kingdom. Ethan and Lila knew they had to help. They teamed up with the kingdom's mighty guardians, giant sea turtles with shells as hard as diamond, and massive manta rays that soared through the water like graceful starships. Their quest led them to the sunken labyrinth, a mind-bending maze of magical, shifting coral, within its confusing passages. They retrieved ancient relics needed to calm the enraged spirit of Nerathis, and a final epic battle of swirling water and clashing shadow Ethan and Lila and their merfolk allies used the power of the relics and the combined strength of the sea creatures to seal Nerathis away in a deep and inescapable Abyssal cave. With peace restored, the grateful inhabitants of the Abyssal Kingdom revealed an even greater secret. Their world was just one of many, a network of hidden ocean realms beneath the seafloor, all connected by a web of magical tunnels. Ethan and Lila finally returned to the surface, their lives forever changed. They now knew the ocean was not just a body of water. It was an infinite universe, a cosmos of its own, filled with endless mysteries, waiting for those brave enough to explore its depths. The adventure of the deep, they realized, would never truly end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the deep, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.